Daddy. Okay, see you Friday night. Oh, and if you hit any armadillos this time, don't feel like you have to show me. Hey, guess what? Meemaw and Grandpa are driving down from Muleshoe to spend the weekend with us.
Oh, great.
Great!
They're stopping by on their way to the valley. They're going dove hunting for their 46th anniversary.
How romantic to celebrate a long, happy marriage by killing birds.
All right, this is the first time your grandparents have come down since your father moved out. So I want everybody to be in your best behavior to show them how well we're getting along.
In other words, lie.
Yeah. Cheyenne, Meemaw, and Grandpa will be sleeping in your room.
Where are we supposed to sleep?
You and Van, take Kira's room. Kira, you can bunk with me.
No way are those sex maniacs sleeping in my room. Put them in Jake's room.
I don't want maniacs in my room.
And while my parents are here, there will be no arguing, complaining, or talk of sex.
What's left?
Hey, Jake, you left his backpack at the condo.
Glad you're here. Mom and Daddy are coming to visit this weekend.
JV and Helen are coming?
You know my parents' names?
Of course. Your family is Brock's family, and Brock's family is...
My family.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll stay clear. I'm sure that JV and Helen are none too thrilled with me right now.
Why? Brock, Mom and Daddy have known you for 20 years. If you don't show up, they're going to think something's wrong with this family.
Hello?
Stop by around 11:30, but be brief. And come alone.
Who would we bring?
Gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
What if your grandparents don't like me?
Why wouldn't they like you?
You're pregnant. I'm your husband. They're gonna put two and two together.
Nice, happy family, just like we rehearsed it, okay?
Mama! Honey, you look terrific.
Thanks.
Why aren't you wearing the blouse that I sent you? Don't you like it?
Oh, I love it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow, so you can see me wear it all day long.
Come here, my sweet little baby girl.
Oh, Daddy, nothing takes me home like the smell of Old Spice and gunpowder.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hey, partner.
Did you bring me something?
Well, I sure did.
Wow, a real knife.
Thanks, Daddy. I'll put it with the 22 you gave him for Christmas.
Oh, look at you. Well, you've got boobs.
Aren't they great?
Yeah.
Hi, Meemaw.
Oh, Cheyenne, honey. Let me look at you. You are glowing.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Grandpa.
ain't you gonna introduce us to your fella?
Oh, Grandpa, Meemaw, this is my husband, Van.
Heard a lot about you, son.
I'm sorry.
Van's a little nervous about meeting y'all under the circumstances.
Oh, hoo-ha. Listen, JV and I were 19 when we got married. It's not your age that matters. It's the amount of work that you put into it. There is no greater achievement in life than a long and a happy marriage. Oh, I'm sorry, Reba.
I'm fine, Mama. Y'all come on up. You two are gonna be sleeping in Cheyenne's room.
Oh, we don't want to put the kids out.
It's no trouble. Cheyenne's in with Kira and Van's with Jake.
And you're all alone.
I'm fine, Mama.
Sure you are. Well, for heaven's sake, Reba, no wonder she got pregnant. You let them put these two beds together.
Mama, they didn't push the beds together till after they were married.
Honey, I love you, but you are walking around with blinders on.
I got a special lunch planned tomorrow to celebrate your anniversary.
We don't want to put you to any trouble.
I do. What are you making?
Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans.
Woo! Have I told you you're my favorite?
Hey, we just need to grab our pajamas.
Which we sleep in every night.
Well, I'm gonna go hit the showers. I hope you still have that fancy little sponge on a stick.
What sponge on a stick?
You old fool. I told you, that is the toilet brush.
Better go take it out of the bathroom before he gets in there.
Oh, Cheyenne, Van, come over here. I brought you something.
Oh, Mima, you didn't have to do that.
Well, I sure did. You're my first grandbaby to get married. Your grandfather gave this to me on our 3rd anniversary. See, when we got married, we couldn't afford a diamond ring, so he bought me one 3 years later and gave it to me in this locket.
Oh, my God, is there a diamond ring in here?
No, of course not.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Well, I know when you start out a marriage young, you don't have a whole heck of a lot, so you gotta make what you do have special.
Thank you.
Yes, darling. I just hope the two of you are going to be as happy together as I have been with your granddaddy for the last 46 years. Now, give me a hand. Let's push these two beds apart.
Well, I just finished sweeping the porch.
You swept the porch?
I made the mistake of looking bored in front of Mima. Well, no time to chit-chat. Busy, busy, busy.
Oh, Mama. I'm wearing the shirt you bought me.
Maybe I should have got that in another color. Is that all the chicken you made?
You don't think it's enough?
Well, you know me. I don't believe in skimping on portions. Like I always say, if you want to keep your man happy, keep him full. Oh, I didn't mean that, Reba. I'm sure it wasn't your cooking that drove Brock away.
And all this time I thought it was my housekeeping.
Okay, open your eyes.
What's this for?
Well, I was thinking about that locket that Grandpa gave Mima, and we're gonna have memories like those if we're gonna last for 46 years.
46 years. It'll be like 100.
Dan, read the card. I wrote you a poem.
To my man, whose name is Van. Lots of love, your wife, Cheyenne. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, can I open it?
Yes. Well?
It's a keychain.
Mm-hmm. And do you know what it's for?
No way, you got me a car?
No. Van, it's a heart keychain. Because you hold the key to my heart. Isn't that romantic?
Oh, you were serious?
And that, young feller, is how you field dress a deer.
Lunch is almost ready.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, that must be Brock.
You better not make my little carrot top cry.
Hey.
Hey, Brock, come on in. Mama, Daddy, look who's here.
Hello, Helen. JV. Happy anniversary. Fish biting lately?
Nope.
Did you try my spam trick?
Yep.
Didn't work?
Caught an 8-pounder.
Did I tell you? I brought you some things from the office.
Fuzzy floss.
3 packs.
Son of a gun. I can't stay mad at you. Hey, why don't you stay a while? We're about to eat. Why don't you tie on the feed bag with us?
JV, no. Reba didn't make enough chicken.
I told you we got plenty of chicken, Mama.
Oh, no, I can't stay, JV. A buddy of mine's waiting out in the car.
Yoo-hoo!
That's him now.
Brock, honey, you forgot my pie. Where are my manners? Hi, I'm Barbara Jean. Oh, I am so pleased to meet you, Mrs. McKinney, Helen, Mom. I'm not sure what to call you.
Funny, I've thought of so many things to call you.
Mom. Okay, Mom it is.
Well, the sweat on the back of my neck tells me it's time to go. Sorry we can't stay for lunch.
Sure we can. What are we having?
Chicken.
Well, I think I'll just take your delightful pie into the kitchen.
Mama, what'd you do that for?
Don't tell me you were going to eat that woman's pie.
No, of course not. But at least I would have waited till she left before I threw it out.
Reba, how can you let her come into your home and make a fool out of you?
One good thing about Barbara Jean, when you're with her, you never feel like you're the fool.
Well, I am not going to eat lunch with her.
You have to. It's your anniversary lunch.
Then you shouldn't have invited her.
I didn't. Daddy did.
Because you let him.
Look, Mama, for the good of the family, I have accepted Barbara Jean as a reality in my life. It's not as bad as you think. Now, I want you to go out there, have lunch, and be civil. It's not going to kill you.
What if it does?
Well, then I won't have to wear this shirt anymore.
Boy, you can tell the food is good when no one's talking.
Your grandfather hates me. Look at the way he's holding his knife.
Don't eat too much. Save room for my pie.
Oh, yeah, what kind was it? Is it?
Blueberry rhubarb. I heard it was JV's favorite.
That rhubarb really cleans out the pipes.
I understand you're a hygienist. That must be fascinating work, cleaning strangers' dirty teeth all day.
Mother.
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, what a lovely blouse.
I got it at the outlet mall, but I added the sparkle myself. I'm into bedazzling.
I love the outlet malls. Of course, the closest one to us is halfway to Lubbock.
2 tanks of gas to save 40 cents.
Count your blessings. Ours is right up the street. That's why my shoes are different sizes.
Well, you can't tell, and I bet you got a great price on them.
Oh, I did. Hey, when we're done, we should go to the mall and do some shopping.
What a great idea.
What?
BJ, don't we have to do that church thing?
But Mom wants to go shopping.
Mom?
Yeah, it's my anniversary, and I want to go. Come on, Reba, it won't kill you.
But what if it does?
Well, then I guess you won't have to wear that shirt anymore.
Hey.
Hey, I made you something.
No, thank you.
Oh, try one bite. I made it myself.
Van, that's a Twinkie. Hostess made it.
Please.
Okay, okay. Oh, ugh. What is this?
Your wedding ring.
Yuck, what did you do that for?
I'm being romantic. I saw it in a movie once. A guy put an engagement ring in a fortune cookie.
Van, you're supposed to do that when you propose. This is just gross.
It's better than a stupid keychain.
What?
Nothing.
Well, at least a keychain is a real gift.
Well, excuse me for being romantic. I'm sorry if it's not as fancy as that poem you say you wrote.
Hey, what are y'all squabbling about in here?
I'm sorry.
Is there something wrong with him?
No, it's... Mima told us about that locket you gave her, and we're trying to make memories, but we suck at it.
I gave her a locket?
You don't remember?
Oh, dude, you are so in trouble.
Well, don't look so surprised. 46 years is a long, long, long time.
How do you do it?
Now, here's the tip. Stop trying. Look, the thing that makes a marriage last is silence. Yesterday, we drove 9 hours from Muleshoe to Houston, and 6 of them were completely silent. We're comfortable. Nobody tries to impress the other. Now, that's what makes a marriage last. Silence.
Really?
Yeah, that and playful sex. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you find anything you like, Reba?
Yeah, socks. 10 pair for $1.
Socks? Well, you're no fun.
Maybe I'll bedazzle them.
Oh, I love this song. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take care of T-C-B. Suck-a-tee, 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 suck-a-tee,
Suck it to me, 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 suck
All
it to
right,
me.
stop it.
Stop
it.
Suck it to me, suck it to me.
Stop it!
What?
How could you do that with her?
I thought you told me to be nice to her.
I meant don't throw her pie away, not start a mother-daughter lounge act.
For heaven's sakes, Reba, would you make up your mind? Be nice to her, don't be nice to her. What do you want from me?
I don't know, but not suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me.
Well, I'm sorry, but in my day, the rules were simpler. A woman who slept with your husband didn't bring you a pie.
Why don't you just come right out and say it? You think I'm a failure because my marriage didn't last 46 years like yours did.
Is that what you think?
Well, it's not like you've been subtle about it. There's no greater achievement in life than a long, happy marriage. Or, if you want to keep your man happy, keep him full of chicken.
I never said chicken.
Look, I know we may not look like a normal family, but in some weird way, it's working. I'm just sorry you can't see that.
You know, the first time I saw that woman waltzing through your front door, I thought that you weren't standing up for yourself. I wanted to defend you. But now I see you're letting her come over here as a sign of how strong you are, not how weak.
Do you really think so?
Oh, yeah. You are one strong, stubborn mule of a woman.
Can't imagine where I got that from.
Your daddy.
Oh.
Listen, Ellen, it's clear to me that you are doing just great. And the last thing you need is your old mother coming around poking her nose into your business. So I am just going to butt out.
No, don't butt out. I'll never stop needing a mama.
Oh, good. Good. Because that chicken of yours was a little dry.
You know, your mama and I are real proud of you, but I never had any doubt you'd hold it all together, my little firecracker.
Thanks, Daddy.
Love you.
Love you, too.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Mama. Love you.
Bye-bye, kids.
Happy anniversary. Have fun.
Boy, am I glad to have our room back.
Mom, you didn't have to put our beds back together.
I didn't. Ben must have done it.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Well, then who did? Oh, that is so sweet. Grandpa and Mima still love each other. They made a memory.
In our bed. Man, I had the weirdest dream about the baby last night.
Oh, was it a boy or a girl?
Oh, it was a boy. A goat boy. Half goat, half boy.
Gross.
Do you think it means something?
Well, we don't know where the goat half came from.
I want a goat boy.
Would everybody please stop talking about my baby that way?
Hey, remember last night when I felt a move and we both thought it was an elbow?
Yeah.
What if it was a hoof?
Honey, we are not having a goat boy. But even if we were, I'd still love him because he would be ours. Meh.
It's not funny.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what are the cool kids at school wearing these days?
Usually what I'm wearing. Well, without the elastic.
Well, I hope this will do. Because your mother just got called for her first substitute teaching assignment.
Oh, please say you're not going to be at my school.
No, actually, I'm at Van and Cheyenne's.
Oh, then congratulations. Thanks. Wait a minute. You're going to be teaching at my high school?
I didn't know you were a teacher. You seem so nice.
That's how I put Brock through dental school. I always planned to go back after you kids got a little older.
Mom, do you have any concept of the unlimited embarrassment this is going to cause me?
Wait a minute. You walk around your school pregnant and my being there is an embarrassment?
Yes.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I appreciate you coming in on such short notice, Mrs. Hart. Isn't it ironic how just a few months ago I was trying to force your daughter out of our school and now I need your help?
Ain't that a kick?
Well, this is your classroom here.
Thanks. I'm really excited to get back to teaching. I've always loved to help kids learn.
Oh, don't expect to teach anything. Being a substitute is just glorified babysitting. If you can keep your students from tearing up the furniture, you've done your job. Well, have a good day. And don't let anybody get pregnant.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Montgomery.
So what do you guys want, a boy or a girl?
It doesn't matter as long as it's human.
Oh, there it goes again. Put your hand here. I felt it. It's so weird.
All right, this is a school, not a petting zoo.
Why would you say petting zoo?
Miss Hart, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm substituting today for Mr. Swanson.
Hey, me and Eric are in your first period.
Eric and I.
Oh, God.
Hey, look at that. I already taught you something and class hadn't even started yet.
This is so humiliating.
What are you talking about? Your mom is so great.
Yeah, but did you see those shoes?
Good morning, class. My name is Mrs. Hart. Drop the paper, turn off the TV, and you in the red hat sit down. How'd you do that? A teacher never reveals her secrets.
I'm gonna figure you out.
Good luck. Now, it says here you've been reading Romeo and Juliet.
Our teacher doesn't make us read. He just let us watch the movie.
Is that right, Chuck?
How'd you know my name?
I told you, I've got special powers. And it's written on your backpack. Look, it's been a while since I've been in the classroom, but trust me, I know all the tricks. There's not a trick that's ever been done that I haven't seen or done myself. If you want to go Okay, that's a new one.
Dad, how come Harry Potter can do it, but I can't?
I don't know, son. Wouldn't you rather play the football or one of my golf clubs instead of a broom?
Hey, the teacher's home.
Hey, Reba.
What are you doing here?
Well, what are you doing taking a job without consulting me?
I'm sorry. Aren't we getting a divorce?
I got to tell you, I don't like the idea of turning our children into latchkey kids.
I smell your influence here.
It was Latchkey that gave it away, wasn't it?
Well, I'm glad that Kira called me. You know, I think it's something we ought to discuss.
Hey, doesn't anyone want to ask how my day was?
How was your day, Mom?
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I started my day off sitting in a booby-trapped chair. Then some genius stuffed paper in the heater, which started a fire. And then 2 of my students in my last class went to the bathroom, never came back.
Why in the world would you want to put yourself through all that?
I love it, and it challenges me. And you know what? I've forgotten how good of a teacher I was.
Well, that's great, Reba. You know, I sure would feel better if there was someone here at home with the kids.
Oh, Brock, Kira is more than capable of watching Jake for an hour and a half. But if it still worries you, you can close your office early on the days that I work.
Well, I might just do that. Except on Tuesdays, I have golf. And on Fridays, I have golf. But call me if you need anything, kids. You know my schedule.
I thought so.
Here, kids up.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mrs. H. Boy, you should hear the good buzz you got going at school.
Oh, you know how I thrive on good buzz.
Al?
Yeah. So everybody, we wanted you to be the first to know. Eric and I are getting married.
Oh my God, you're pregnant?
What?
No, we're in love, just like you and Van.
Are you sure you're not pregnant?
Oh, yeah, we're sure. We were gonna wait till after graduation to get married, but we figured, why not?
Congratulations! That's good.
Oh, it is gonna be so cool having another married couple at school.
Yeah, why don't you just start a club? Kids, this is crazy. Have you talked to your parents about this?
Well, no, we were afraid they weren't gonna be as cool as you are. I mean, how did Cheyenne and Van tell you?
My 7-year-old son found the pregnancy test. You should have seen how cool I was then.
Look, Mom totally freaked at first, but then she came around. I am so excited for you guys.
Cheyenne, Van, can I speak to y'all in the living room?
Yeah.
Stay single until I get back. What are you doing? You know it's a bad idea for those 2 to get married.
I know, it's crazy. She's not even pregnant.
So? They're in love. I think it's cute that another couple wants to be like us.
Cute? Bunny slippers are cute. You are married, pregnant teenagers. You're not supposed to be role models.
Can we help it if people want to be like us?
Yes. Those 2 are your friends. We gotta go in there and show them how tough marriage really is.
That's gonna be really hard.
Guys, you do know that this isn't for everyone, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Then put on the sad face and get back in there. Oh, isn't that sweet? Quit it.
I'm sorry.
Have a seat. Shine and Van would like to talk to you about your decision.
We might make being married look easy, but you know what? It isn't. It really, really isn't.
Well said, Van.
Yeah, and it may be fun a lot of the time, but there are some times that it is not fun at all.
Not fun at all.
They get it.
I don't think they do. The chances of a teen marriage surviving is next to nothing. The chances of any marriage making it is less than 50%.
Yeah, look at my mom.
But right now we're talking about them.
But Mrs. Hart, look at Cheyenne and Van. They're so happy.
Look, I know their life looks like love and kisses, but there's a lot you don't see. Cheyenne?
Yeah. Like, like space. When you're dating, you want to be together all the time, but when you're married, you really miss time to yourself. I feel like he's crowding me all the time.
I'm crowding you?
And that's the worst part. He doesn't even know it.
Well, maybe you feel crowded because you're looking at the same face every day and realizing you never got to shop around and date other people.
Oh, so you wish you dated other people?
Yeah, I thought about it. In between crowding you...
This is the time you're going to be going to college. That's when you meet new people. Go to parties. Choose a career. Why would you want to tie yourself down to a marriage and possibly kids?
Yeah, why?
If your love is as strong as you say it is, it'll wait. Why do you want to rush into a marriage? Come on, you can tell me. Remember, I'm cool.
To be honest, we're ready to take the next step in our relationship.
You mean sex?
Yes.
Oh, come on. That's not a good enough reason. Marriage is a huge responsibility that you just don't jump into because of hormones.
Well, now I don't know what we should do.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about this some more.
Now you're being smart. If Cheyenne weren't pregnant, there's no way I'd let her get married.
Thanks, Mrs. Hart.
You're welcome. See ya. Woo, we dodged a bullet there. You guys were wonderful. Good job.
Yeah, you too.
Is there any more milk?
Nope.
Great.
I'm sorry. Maybe you could go to the store and shop around for some more.
Oh, are you trying to get me out of the house so you can have more space?
Oh, stop it. I just said that to keep Eric and Marissa from making a huge mistake.
Huh? Like we did?
Yeah. You know, why tie themselves down? Now, Marissa can go to the college that she wants to, whether they have a football team or not.
And Eric can accept a scholarship to Notre Dame, no matter what their married housing is like.
And Marissa can spend her junior year in France like she's always dreamed of.
Right. And Eric, can join a fraternity and do a lot of really stupid stuff.
Well, if that's how you feel, why did you marry me in the first place?
Well, excuse me for wanting to do the right thing.
Maybe it wasn't the right thing.
You didn't have to say yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any better. I was young.
The gentle sin is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth the rough touch with a gentle kiss.
Now, Chuck, what do you think Romeo is asking here?
I guess he's telling her he wants to kiss her, but I don't know what pilgrims have to do with it.
It's just more of a poetic way of asking.
Miss Hart, poetry might have worked back then, but today, a dude needs a card.
Actually, that's not true. Try a little poetry and a nice pair of tights, and you won't believe the attention you'll get.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hart, I need to speak with you.
Now?
Now.
All right, continue your reading. And remember, I can see through walls. What's going on? Juliet's about to take her dirt nap, as Chuck would say.
Your services are no longer required. We're hiring another substitute.
Why?
Marissa Devon's mother just phoned me. She told me that she walked in on her daughter about to have sex with Eric Rovner.
Oh, man, so close.
Quiet! Hooligans! Imagine Mrs. Devon's surprise to find out that it was all your idea.
What?
You didn't counsel them to have sex?
No, I told them they didn't have to get married just to have sex. Oh, that didn't sound right. See, they wanted to get married so they could be like Fan and Cheyenne. That sounded worse. But I made it clear that teenagers should not get married.
They should have sex instead.
No, I would have never said that. They misunderstood me.
Mrs. Hart, it is bad enough that you allow your daughter to go around flaunting her big mistake, but it is not okay for you to suggest that others follow in her footsteps.
They came to me asking for advice. What was I supposed to say?
The policy of this school is that sex doesn't exist.
How's that working for you?
I'm sorry, I've made my decision.
So I'm losing my job because two kids almost had sex?
You're being replaced because you put the idea in their heads.
To have sex? It's in every teenager's head in America. And most of them don't even know me.
Teachers have to be role models. They can't go around promoting this type of behavior.
I'm not promoting anything.
By allowing married teenagers to live and have sex in your house, you are.
Oh, good, Reba. I'm glad you're here. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this job thing. I overreacted. I support you going back to work, and whatever I can do to help
I got
out...
fired.
Ah, well.
How did my life get so twisted around? One day everything's going just fine, and the next day I'm a poster mom for teen marriage and teen sex.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened?
I gave some advice and it was misunderstood. Two of Cheyenne's friends want to get married because Van and Cheyenne make it look so fun.
That's ridiculous. Everybody knows marriage isn't fun.
Have I made it too easy for Van and Cheyenne? I mean, let's face it, they got it pretty darn good. I gave them a nice wedding. They have food on the table, warm beds to sleep in, together. I can see where it would look appealing to a lot of kids.
Well, what were you supposed to do, throw them out in the street?
His folks did. You wanted to.
No. I said send her away. Look, every family has to make their own decision. There's no one right answer. Now, you did what you thought was best. And you know what? It was a brave decision. You took them in and you've let them live as normal a life as possible.
Well, at least they're going to finish high school, even if I'm not.
You are there for them every day. And I don't know that I've ever thanked you for that.
No, you haven't. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I never meant to be a role model.
Hey, you know what? I think you're a pretty darn good one.
Hey, it's a work day. Shouldn't you be playing golf?
Well, I thought it was more important to come over here and talk to you. And it's Ladies' Day at the club.
What you doing out here?
Mom, if you knew Van and I weren't going to make it, why would you let us get married in the first place?
If I'd have said no, would you have listened to me?
Don't I always?
Huh. Well, the condom speech certainly didn't take.
All right. We probably would have eloped anyway. And I'd be living in a trailer somewhere, barefoot and pregnant.
Oh, honey, it wouldn't have been that bad. We both know you'd have found a way to buy shoes. Cheyenne, we all know that the odds aren't great for you and Van. But I never said you can't make it.
You know what? I thought if we loved each other enough, everything else would take care of itself.
Well, the good news is you have a better chance of making it as long as you understand how hard it is going in.
Hey,
Hey,
got milk.
you want to marry me?
Huh?
You heard me. Knowing what we know now, would you still marry me?
Would you still marry me?
Yeah. Do you, Van, take me to be your wife? Even if you didn't get a chance to shop around?
I do. And do you, Cheyenne, take me even though I've taken away your privacy and you can't go to France?
I do. And do you take me even if I give birth to the goat boy?
Yeah.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. If you ever have any more questions about sex, you come to me.
No, Mom. I think you covered everything.
Next.
wants us to call her Mommy BJ.
Don't.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we are naming our baby after Vinny Testaverde. I think I'd prefer something simple, like Laura.
Oh, Laura's a pretty name.
Oh, yeah, for a girl. Do you like Pete? Pete is a cool name.
Sweetie, we're gonna find out the sex of our baby in a couple hours. We can talk cool names then.
Like Pete.
Oh, hey, Brock. Kids, go get your stuff.
Actually, slight change of plans. Kids can't stay overnight.
Yes.
All right, what's the lame excuse this time?
John D. passed away.
Oh, Brock, I'm so sorry.
Who's John D?
John D. Hart, Daddy's father. Remember that guy who let you puff a cigar?
Oh, yeah. I liked him.
Brock, I can't believe this. How did it happen?
He had a heart attack on the golf course.
Well, at least he died doing something he loved. Swinging at a golf ball.
Actually, he was swinging at one.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. I say so long to work too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Why did Grandpa hit a swan?
It honked at him.
Please tell me there's more.
Well, he was on the golf course about to putt when this swan starts yapping at him. Now, everybody knows you don't mess with John D. when he's putting.
Apparently the bird didn't get the message.
When is the funeral?
I don't know. Who handles that sort of thing?
Kids, would you give your dad and me a minute, please?
Mom, maybe we should cancel the ultrasound.
Oh, no, don't. The soul passes on so another can be born. Keep your appointment.
Absolutely.
Maybe we should name the baby after John D.
Well, now, that's real sweet, man, but frankly, John D. wasn't the type of guy you'd name your kid after. Maybe if you had a mule.
Oh, all right. You kids go on to your doctor's appointment. Brock, you are John D.'s only son. You have a responsibility.
Why? He left when I was 12. He came drunk to my graduation, and he only calls once a year to see how you're doing.
Oh, that's so sweet. But it's still your job to plan the funeral.
Yeah, okay. Will you help me out?
Me? Don't you have a new little helper?
Come on, BJ never even met the man. You and John D. go way back. Please. Come on, Reba, you know I'm not good with this emotional stuff. That's always been your area.
Oh, all right. I'll help. Where's John D. now?
Oh, geez, Reba. I'm not a religious man.
We at the Hudson Funeral Home know how painful the loss of a loved one is, so we offer a variety of plans to best suit your needs.
Do you have the get him in the ground as cheaply as possible plan?
That would be this one here.
Brock, you can't put your father in a plain pine box.
It's not plain. It's got handles.
Mr. Hudson, what would you recommend?
If I could pick my own casket, and I have, I'd go with our Excalibur model. 5 layers of solid steel, leather interior, guaranteed against water penetration and rust.
Yeah. How much?
$6,000.
$6,000? Well, can't we just chuck a pillow in the pine box?
Isn't there a mid-price model? Sort of like a coffin version of the Buick Century?
Well, this one just came back. Price to move at $1,500.
Wrap it up.
And finally, would you prefer a open or closed casket?
Closed. And locked.
ultrasound isn't conclusive. There's only an 80% chance it's not a boy.
Well, we saw her on the monitor, and she did not have a you-know-what.
Maybe he had a small you-know-what. Like Blinsky, the left tackle.
Let's go over top names. I know that I said Laura, but after seeing her, she's a Tiffany.
Great. First he's got a small one, and now you want to give him a girl's name?
My heart is so heavy.
There. Brock, I've ordered the flowers, and I've reserved the small chapel at the mortuary. Now, I figured since it's just the 7 of us, we can drive ourselves.
Regarding the funeral, BJ has a few suggestions.
Yes. Brock told me what you were planning, and it did seem a trifle insufficient. Now, we all know the Lord frowns on small services, so I have asked all 80 members of my church to be present, and they've agreed. And as we speak, a Baptist choir is en route on a chartered bus.
You're busing Baptist?
Not just any Baptist. Shreveport Baptist. It's been said they sing directly into the ear of God.
I thought we agreed to keep this small.
But John D. is my future father-in-law.
You do know he's dead.
Anyway, after I read my poem, I will give the signal for the release of 100 white doves.
Doves? The man beat the crap out of a swan, for God's sake. You, kitchen, now.
Oh, poor little Jakey. Come give a hug to Mommy, BJ. Oh, yeah. Oh, you must be so sad about Grandpa.
I don't really remember him.
Well, you'll get to see him again one day.
How?
In heaven. See, when you die, an angel comes down and whisks you up to heaven. And when you get there, you get to meet all the wonderful people who have ever died. From Adam and Eve to Frank Sinatra.
I just want to know why you dragged me into this if you're going to let her turn it into BJ's Flying Circus.
Well, sometimes it's just easier to let her have her way.
And that's the way it always is with you, isn't it? Making things easier.
Easier? Those singing Baptists are costing me $1,000.
You know, there's a saying that a man doesn't really become a man until his father dies. But you're just shooting that full of holes, aren't you?
Look, I don't really care how we do it. I just want to get it done.
John D. wouldn't want any part of this junk, and you know it. He'd have been a lot better off if they just left him out there on that stupid golf course.
That's a fancy course, Reba. They won't even let you wear shorts.
What you looking at?
Oh, it's an old album with photos of John D.
Wow, he looks just like Dad. How come he never came around?
Well, let's see. He did take a swing at your dad at the 85 Cotton Bowl. But they went golfing the very next day.
He sure did like to swing at things.
Then another time they almost came to blows over stacking charcoal.
Sounds like they had some issues.
Yeah, we had a gas grill. But you know, I think the real problem was that your daddy has never forgiven him for running out on the family when he was still a kid.
It's so sad. No wonder Dad's dysfunctional.
Hey.
Hey.
I understand everything now, Dad.
What are you doing here?
You were right, Reba. John D. would be better off on a golf course. So that's where he's going. I've got his ashes out in the car.
What?
What you said to me yesterday really hit home. So instead of some bogus funeral with doves and phony mourners, I had him cremated. And you and I are going to spread John D.'s ashes on the 12th pole at River Lakes.
You're serious?
One of the most beautiful holes in the county.
Brock, I am I'm not about to go with you and your cremated father to a golf course in the middle of the night.
I remember one time you went to a golf course with me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, look where it got me.
Please, Reba, I swear I will never, ever ask you for anything again.
Brock, don't think for a second that that puppy dog face is going to work on me anymore. Give me a rake or sprinkle.
All right, now, try and spread them evenly. Golfers have to hit shots out of here tomorrow.
Don't you think you ought to say a few words or something?
Right, absolutely. We are gathered here to say goodbye to John D. Hart, a hard-working man who worked hard. Start right.
That isn't a proper eulogy for a father.
Well, he wasn't a proper father. Help me out here. You're the talker.
All right. John D. Hart was a
Ain't easy, is it?
free spirit who lived life to the fullest. And although he didn't live a perfect life, I believe on the inside he had a good heart. Except right there at the end, of course. May he find peace in heaven.
Amen. Let's. Hey, look there. A perfectly good tie list. That's a good omen.
Police! Drop your weapons!
Dan, are you disappointed we're having a girl?
Maybe a little. Cheyenne, when you told me you were pregnant, I saw a little boy. Well, after I threw up. All I even thought about was all the stuff I was going to teach him. But that changed yesterday. I mean, does a daughter care about zone coverage?
What's zone coverage?
See? Girls aren't into defensive strategy or cool cars or loud belching.
Gross.
See? I'm gonna have zero in common with the daughter.
What did you eat? Jake, what's wrong?
An angel took me to heaven and then Frank Sinatra beat me up.
Come here, big guy. I think you got the wrong idea about heaven. You don't get beat up there.
Really?
Oh no, bullies aren't allowed. That's why they call it heaven.
So the angels aren't mean?
No, they're too busy passing out Game Boys.
Really?
And when they're not doing that, they're making chocolate chip cookies as big as your head.
Cool.
I tell you what, why don't you go back up to bed and I'll come check on you in a few minutes.
Thanks, man.
What?
That was great what you just did.
Well, it's easy. He's a boy.
Girls have nightmares too.
About what? Mismatching their sweaters with last year's shoes?
And other scary stuff. And just like boys, they need their daddies to make things all better again too.
You know, now that I think about it, Laura is a pretty name.
Actually, I'm starting to like Cheyenne Jr.
Well, I looked it up, and guess what? You can't sprinkle dead people on a golf course.
Well, if this isn't typical John D., even from the grave, he's causing me problems. Do you remember what he pulled at our wedding? Does anyone here have any cause why these two shouldn't be married? And he stands up and says, I do. That woman's too good for the bomb.
Amazing how he knew even way back then.
What a psycho do that to his own son.
He did apologize.
Yeah, 5 years later. It was the day that Tropical Storm Jacqueline hit.
Yeah, I remember. I'd just given birth to Kira, and we were on our way home from the hospital to a house with no roof.
John D. did help me fix it.
Hell, he did it all while you sat on a lounge chair drinking Budweisers.
Well, that's because he wouldn't let me touch his precious hammer.
He didn't want you to hurt your hands. He was so proud that you were a dentist.
He was?
Yeah.
How come he never told me that?
Maybe he didn't know how. Maybe he didn't know how to tell you a lot of things.
Hey. Did I ever tell you about me and Bobby Atkins? Bobby was this 5th grade bully. He used to kick my ass at least twice a week. Well, when John D. found out, he decided it was time for me to learn how to duke. So every night we'd put on the gloves and slug it out. Then one day, he sent me out to settle the score.
And you pulverized Bobby.
No, he beat me silly. Well, when I got home, John D. apologized for sending me out too soon. Then he went out and had a few words with Bobby's dad. Bobby never bothered me again after that. That's a true story. My father's dead, really.
That's the first time you said father instead of John D. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I really blew it, Reba. I really blew it.
Brock, your father had a really good life. And I'm sure he knew you loved him.
I'm not just talking about him.
Brock, your father just died and you're upset. Don't say things you'll be sorry for tomorrow.
I will be sorry forever.
Stop this. Brock, you made a choice. While you were out running around trying to find yourself, I was the one that was at home with our kids trying to be strong. There was many nights I cried myself to sleep over this whole mess. But I'm through crying. So you grieve for John D. And if you need to, you grieve for us. I already have.
Well, I just got off the phone with the golf course, and I just... Are you crying?
No.
Well, you're free to go.
Thank you.
But John D. Hart has to go with you.
Pretty big bag.
Well, there might be some sand in there, ma'am. We wanted to make sure we got all of them. Careful. He's kind of heavy.
He ain't heavy. My father.
Tell me you didn't just say that.
The 12th hole at River Lakes. You know what, buddy? This is where your grandfather taught me how to hit a golf ball.
Why can't we come here in the daytime?
Because Daddy's been banned from the club. Oh, it's all right. It's just headlights. Hey, Jake. You know how much I love you, right?
Yes, Dad. You told me 50 times today.
Well, you might have to hear it another 50. All right, give me the bag.
Is that Grandpa?
It's just some of him. I dumped the rest of him in the mud pit at the Kit Kat Club.
What did Grandpa teach you there?
That's a story for another night.
What's this? Harris County Courthouse. Oh, that must be my copy of the final divorce papers.
Congratulations. I mean, no offense, son, but getting rid of Brock is like getting rid of a war.
20 years of building a life together. And it all ends with an envelope stuck to a coupon for Popeye's chicken.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Not like this came out of left field.
Hey, you don't always have to be the tough gal. Even getting a wart removed is painful. Listen, let me take you to the spa. Nothing helps you forget a cheating sack of dirt like a good mud bath.
I'm fine. I was worried about the kids, but I've been preparing for this day so long that when I finally told them the divorce was official, they were relieved.
Really?
Yeah. Relieved we didn't have to talk about it anymore. And so am I. This little paper lets me get on with my life, and I'm ready.
Hallelujah! Time to find you a man.
No, I'm not ready for that. You just don't rush out the day your divorce is final.
I did. All 3 times.
I don't know. I never saw myself as one of those desperate divorcees. Going to bars, dressing too young, drooling on every man that walks by.
Watch it.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Dad bought me new shoes.
Pretty.
I got slime.
Speaking of slime, hello, Lorianne.
Well, we were just talking about you and other unsightly blemishes.
So, shoes, slime, feeling guilty, ex-husband.
You got your papers.
Yes, I got my papers. Now, where are my new shoes?
Reba, are you okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? What's not to be okay about?
Because now you're truly, truly alone.
Hey, Reba, I just want you to know that if you need us, we are here for you. Let's go.
Okay, now I'm ready to move on.
My roots are planted in the past. Though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops. With gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Okay, we will find you someone. I have 2 megabytes of men. Married, dead. Gay.
3 of them are gay?
No, just the one, but he came out in a big way.
What's going on?
I am finding your mother a date.
Ooh, I can help. A lot of old guys hit on me.
Should you be a part of this conversation?
Why can't we talk like 2 mature adults? You know, I'm a married woman now. Practically a high school graduate.
So you're okay with me dating?
I want you to be happy. I envy you getting back into the dating world. I miss it.
Okay, here's one. Dermatologist, tall, real hair.
I don't want to date a dermatologist.
Okay. How about Jason Stevens, pilot? Looks great in a uniform. It's a chance to join the Mile High Club.
I'm already a member.
Go, Mom. Okay, you just pick a name and a profession you want.
It's not that easy. I'm out of practice. Do you realize the last time I was on a date before Brock was with Parker Reynolds?
I have him right here.
By Parker Reynolds?
Who's he?
He is the man your mother dumped to marry your father.
Oh, this is the double date story.
Yeah. I was with Parker and your father was with Lorianne.
Must we discuss all our past sins?
Parker was the president of your father's fraternity. He was on the tennis team, the dean's list,
Had a butt like a pair of honeydew melons. He and your mother were the perfect overachiever couple. Just like me and Ben.
No, he moved back to Houston.
Oh, yeah, he is a big muckety-muck oil executive, and by muckety-muck, I mean loaded. Give him a call.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Why not? He sounds great. Why'd you break up with him?
You know, I don't even remember. I just liked your father better for some reason. I also don't remember.
It's ringing.
Lord, yeah, we were in college. You won't remember me.
Hello? Parker, do you remember Reba? He does.
You know what Mom's doing? Getting dressed for her date.
I know. She told me. Over and over.
You know what that means? We're getting a new daddy.
We are?
See, when moms get married the second time, all the kids get adopted and everyone has to change their last names.
Nuh-uh.
You'll have to share your room with the new children.
New children?
You know, the ones that Mom and new Dad will love more than us.
Okay, here she comes. One hot mama.
Man, what do you think?
About what?
Oh, men don't notice clothes.
Then why did we spend the last 3 hours doing this? All right, kids. Bye-bye. Call me on the cell phone if you need me.
Bye, Mom. Bye.
Well, isn't he picking you up?
No, I thought I'd meet him at the restaurant.
But if you're gonna be dating, I really think your friend should pick you up at the house so we get to meet them beforehand.
What are you gonna do, cut off my allowance?
Hey, don't stay out too late.
Oh, and Mom, start slow.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Don't get carried away and end up like me.
Would you like to order? Oh, no, I'm waiting for someone. It's a date. My first date. Oh, I've had a date before. I had 3 children. Must have been some date.
There she is.
Parker Reynolds. I recognized you anywhere.
You haven't changed one bit.
Oh, I don't believe that. But, hey, I'll take it.
Come on, sit down.
Okay. Thanks. Wow, you look great.
New pants.
Oh.
Hope this place is okay. I remember how much you used to like Italian food.
I still do.
Good. So, what have you been up to for the past 20 years?
Oh, nothing much. Marriage, 3 kids, a divorce. You?
Same, except no marriage or kids. Serious relationships, but I guess I'm still waiting for that special someone.
Well, I just recently found out I am too. Are you ready to order?
Sure, the lady will start with a Caesar salad, no anchovies, and then for her entree, she'll have linguine and clams, easy on the cream, and what on earth am I doing? Your tastes have probably changed after all these years.
Nope. I still like the same things I liked back then.
Same for me. Thank you.
You know, I was nervous I wouldn't know what to say or do tonight, but it's great having a first date with a guy you've already dated.
You should see me on the second date. Oh, wait, you have.
So let me guess. For dessert, we're going to head on down to the Dairy Queen and split a dilly bar?
Please, we're adults now.
Oh.
We each get our own dilly bar.
Oh, I had a great time tonight, Parker. I hadn't laughed like this since I don't know when.
Well, I'm so glad I decided to go. I almost didn't, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Once bitten, twice shy.
Oh, I didn't bite you. Did I?
You broke my heart 20 years ago. I wasn't sure I wanted to risk that again.
I'm sorry, Parker.
Do you ever wonder what would have happened if we stayed together?
Yes, I have.
Me too. More often than I'd like to admit. Oops, I guess I just did admit it.
Why did I ever let you go?
You never gave me a good reason.
For the life of me, I can't remember the reason. Now I remember. Lousy kisser.
can't take offense to that. You know what I mean? When those lips touched mine, it all came back in one boring flash. We dated for 5 months in college. I liked him. He was everything I was looking for. But there was just never any sparks. But with Braun, wildfires. Parker is such a great guy. Why can't there be any sparks? Parker Reynolds. Delete.
Oh, is that a turtleneck you're wearing?
Hickey Jack. Things didn't go that well with Parker last night.
Lousy lover.
No, kisser. Lousy kisser. Come in there.
Oh, sweetie, are those for me?
They're on the front porch. They're for Mrs. H.
So boring. Had a wonderful time counting the hours until we meet again, Parker.
Flowers. Turtleneck. Uh-huh. Someone got some action last night.
There was no action.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Now you'll be able to move on to something a little more hardcore like a dermatologist. First, I have to break the heart of the sweetest man in the world. Again.
I know. Just date him for a couple of months, get a few free dinners out of it, and then dump him.
You are definitely half your dad.
Hey.
Speak up.
We're taking Jake and Kira to lunch. She called and asked for more shoes. I think we're making real progress.
I'll go get them.
Reba, what beautiful flowers. Are they from someone special?
I don't believe my flowers are any of your business.
So they're not from a man.
Who says they're not?
You do have a man. Praise Jesus. Thank you for lifting this burden off of me.
You had a date? What's the big rush?
It was with Parker Reynolds.
Who's he?
Reba's lover.
How is old Parker?
Rich. Successful. Charming. Pretty much a perfect 10. Did I leave anything out, Reba? Nothing you need to mention right now.
So, you seeing him again?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Well, good for you, Reba.
Good for me?
Yeah. You deserve another 10. Come on, kid, let's go.
She's seeing new dad again. She is? It's okay if you don't like him. He'll probably just give you away.
Okay, Cheyenne. What do you wear to dump a guy?
But what you've got on is fine.
Reba, I sure wish you would have let me pick you up. I want to meet those kids someday.
Parker, Parker, Parker.
I sure had a great time the other night.
I did too. Thank you for the flowers. They were beautiful.
Well, you know what Yellow Rose stand for.
Texas?
Loyalty. Now that you're a divorced woman, you could have any man you want, but you chose me. You know what that means?
Texas?
Reba, Reba, Reba.
Parker, Parker, Parker.
I am so glad you're back in my life. We fit together like a plug in a socket. Oh, God, I didn't
Oh, you sure do make me laugh. Parker, can we try a little experiment?
Sure.
Okay. Better make that to go.
To go? Are we leaving?
Parker, I really enjoyed seeing you again, but you're a really nice guy, but
Oh, no. 2 butts and a nice guy. This can't be good.
I'm sorry, this is just not going to work out.
You're not going to work out. 5 seconds ago, you couldn't keep your lips off me.
Parker, you don't want to get tied down to me. I'm a mother of 3. I'm going to be a grandmother soon.
It's because I'm short, isn't it?
What?
So I'm shorter than you are. I can wear lifts. You can stoop. Or wear heels, damn it, and I'll just work on my self-confidence.
Parker, it doesn't have anything to do with your height.
It doesn't? Then what is it? Tell me.
It's nothing.
It isn't nothing. It's something. Is it my hair?
No.
Because I keep ordering for you?
No.
You did this to me 20 years ago. I have a right to know. Tell me.
All right, that you're kissing.
Ow. I'd rather be short.
Parker, I'm sorry, but there's just not any sparks.
Sparks? Hey, no fair. You didn't tell me we were going. Sparks. And I didn't even have time to warm up. I didn't even get to use my hands.
I felt it. Call me.
Where's my new dad moving in?
What are you talking about?
That man you're going to marry after coffee.
Well, first of all, you already have a dad. And second of all, I'm not going to marry anyone for a long time.
So I won't have to change my name to Parker Jr.?
Of course not. Where'd you ever get an idea like Kira? Hold it. Honey, why don't you go on upstairs? I want to talk to your sister.
Thanks, Mom, but I'm all talked out right now.
I'll make you think all talked out. Sit down. Why have you been torturing Jake?
It's my job, and I take it very seriously.
Parker Jr.?
You gotta admit, that's pretty good.
Kara, where's all this coming from? Are you upset about the divorce?
What's to be upset about? We've been hearing about it forever.
Well, you gotta admit it's a little scary.
Not for me.
You know, I thought I had all this figured out. And then the divorce papers came. I was so afraid of being single again that I tried to go back to somebody I dated 20 years ago.
Do you like him?
Yeah, as a friend. But I can't go back. We all have to go forward. Even if it is a little scary. Honey, are you afraid I'm going to marry someone and forget about you kids?
Of course not.
I know the divorce has been hard on you, too.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, honey. You don't always have to be the tough gal. Gee, I wonder where you got that from. You know, you're so smart and mature. Sometimes I forget you're only 12.
12 and a half.
12 and a half. All right. I've made a list of men I've already kissed. Guaranteed to get your mojo working. I've got mojo?
Hey.
Oh, don't you have rotting teeth to fix?
No, but there's a mouth I'd sure like to work on.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Mom. Van and I are gonna go out to dinner with Dad and Barbara Jean.
Okay.
He's feeling guilty in buying shoes.
So, how's your new beau? We've decided to stay friends.
He dumped you already? For your information, Reba dumped him.
You're such a good friend.
Come on, everybody, let's go eat.
No comment from you?
No.
I gotta give you credit, Buck. You handled my first date very well.
Well, you know, I'm sorry it didn't work out. Parker's a real nice guy.
Wait a minute. Who told you?
You did. 20 years ago when you broke up with him. It was all about the sparks, or should I say, the lack thereof.
I'm sure you're disappointed.
Believe it or not, Reba, I really do hope you find someone that makes you happy. Don't get me wrong, I'll be jealous as hell. That's my cross to bear.
That's your cross calling now.
Van, do not write that in her book.
It says to write down her first word, and that was her first word. Sausages.
Jake, did you hear her say sausages?
I don't know. Did I, Van?
Where have you been? Oh, I remember. None of your business.
Hey, Kira, guess what Elizabeth's first word was?
Help?
Hey, Kira, glad you're back.
Yeah, she's finally home. A half hour late. Feel free to punish her in front of us.
Cheyenne, she called and asked, and I said it was okay. Paperwork's on your desk.
We'll be in the kitchen. All this talk of sausages made me hungry.
Hey, Reba. Cheyenne, could I have a minute with your mom?
Brock, don't just be barging in here, ordering everybody around just because you got something to say. Cheyenne still lives here.
It's about Terry Holloway.
Go live in the kitchen.
Fine. I got a lot better things to do than listen to your boring secrets.
You talked to Terry? What'd he say?
No, not him. His brother Mike called. He's throwing a party for him, and he wants us to come.
Why would he do that? Terry hates us.
All right, who's Terry Holloway and why does he hate you?
Cheyenne.
Look, I gotta tell Van something, so you either tell me what happened or I'll make something up.
All right, we all worked together in a bar. Terry was our best friend, and he kind of had a thing for your mom.
Ooh, way to go, hot stuff.
Well, it's not as great as it sounds. It ended badly, and we hadn't talked to him in 25 years.
So what do you say we go back and mend some fences? It'll be great to see him again, and I'm sure he's over that by now.
I don't know, Brock. I'm not the kind of woman a man gets over.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I want to be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
I remember this luggage. This was a wedding present from my mother.
Yeah.
Ironic, seeing as how when I left here, I had my clothes in a grocery bag.
I sure wish I could go with you guys. But somebody's got to stay and watch Henry. And you know how it is when old friends get together and all those old emotions bubble to the surface, you know. Nobody wants old ball and chain around.
Thanks for understanding.
Oh, honey. It's just for one night.
Right. One night. One far away from home, sleeping in a hotel with your ex, getting sloppy drunk night. And her looking all sassy.
Baby. I'll be back in the car.
Don't worry, Barbara Jean. If he tries to rekindle anything, I'll just knock him upside the head with his mama's suitcase. Kids, I'm going, and I'm not!
Look at this place.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Oh, Reba, relax. I know you're nervous. Hell, I'm nervous, too.
Nervous? Good Lord, Brock, my stomach feels like it's full of firecrackers and vinegar. Oh, that might be the coffee, though.
Wow. So that's what this door looks like sober.
Well, this is so weird. It's like we're 22 again and still working here.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Who knew back then that your best years were already behind you?
After you. Okay. Say it again. I need to hear it one more time if we're going to do this.
I love you, Brock.
That's all I need. With that, I can climb the highest mountain or swim the deepest sea. Okay. Go tell Terry you're leaving.
Me? Go tell him.
Well, he's your boyfriend.
Well, he's your best friend.
Exactly. We've been friends for 10 years. You guys have only been going out for 2. He's crazy about me.
Hey, there's the love of my life.
I'm here too.
Where you been with my girl, Brock? You trying to get me jealous?
Oh, no, man. We were just... What happened, Terry? I need to talk to you for a second.
Hang on. Something I want to show you first. Huh? Can you believe it? I'm asking Reba to marry me.
Look at that. Well, will you look at that? Look at that.
Well, this time I figured you'd be the first casualty. Anyway, I'd like you to be my best man, Brock.
Oh, Terry, man, I don't think I can do that.
Oh, you're doing it, pal. You are not getting out of this one.
Terry,
No, I
stop.
can't, really.
No, Tony.
Reba.
It's me. It's not him.
Reba.
I love him. I'm sorry, but I love him. What were you guys talking about?
You love him?
Nice job, Brock.
Well, I wasn't just gonna blurt it out.
It happened, Terry. I guess I felt that our relationship wasn't going anywhere. Is that?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, I don't feel like a stupid idiot at all.
Oh, no, man, you're not an idiot.
Yeah, you're right. You are.
What? No, no one is. I don't think there's an idiot involved here.
Well, maybe we should talk about this in the parking lot, Brock.
Is that really safe? I mean, cars coming in and out?
You're fired, Reba. I'll see you outside.
Oh,
Terry.
hey, Terry,
Just
look, wait a second.
Well, all in all, I think that went pretty well.
Jake, what are you doing?
Eating icing.
Buddy, you can't eat icing straight out of the can. You gotta put it on bread.
What are you guys doing?
Making sandwiches.
I know I'm late. I should have called. I'm a bad person. Kira, I've decided that I don't want to fight. I'm gonna trust you. So if you're late, who cares?
Yeah, where were you? No one wants to know.
But I did get your favorite dinner. Mac and cheese wheels. Mac and cheese wheels was my favorite when I was like 8. Sorry to want to include you in our fun. Not as sorry as I was to be included. I'm spending the night at Gabby's. No, I don't think so. What happened to trusting me? Hey, I'll trust you when you show me a little respect. Don't hold your breath. You stay here and enjoy being blonde. Van, prevent her.
Prevent Kira? Could I just stick my hand in the blender?
Bye now.
Where the heck is everybody?
Hey, there's Mike.
Hey, what do you have to do to get a drink in this dump?
Hey, Brock! Reba! Oh, hi, I'm so glad you came.
Good to see you.
So, how's married life?
Over. We're divorced.
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, marriage is a lot of give and take, and Brock was more than I could take. Oh, so you're putting the band back together for the party tonight,
Yeah,
huh?
listen about the party.
Right. Does Terry know we're coming?
No, he
Oh, great. Watch what I'm going to do when he comes in.
No, Brock.
I can't wait to see the look on Terry's face.
Listen, Reba.
How is the old bag of dirt anyway?
Terry's dead. He died last Thursday.
Surprise! Man, this is going to kill him.
Can't believe it. I can't believe Terry's dead. I can't believe Terry's dead and we brought him a juicer.
Mike, why'd you tell me it was a party?
Oh, come on. If I told you the truth, would you have come?
Yes.
Really?
Of course.
After what you two did, I wouldn't.
How can you joke at a time like this.
Oh, come on. Reba, Terry would have wanted us to have a good time. The man would have done anything for a laugh.
Wait a minute. You dog! This is a trick, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. He's just getting us back, trying to make us feel guilty.
All right, where is he? Where's Terry at? Only the good die young, and he wasn't good.
Terry's dead.
Oh, and we're so very sorry.
He was a good man.
He was very sick, and now he's not, but he had a good life.
Did he ever talk about us much after we left?
No, but I did find this going through his office, and it's addressed to you both.
What's it say?
Oh, I don't know. The only thing I do know, he already had a juicer.
Front desk. Hey, buddy. Could you please connect me to Dr. Brockhart's room?
Yes, it's his wife again. No answer? Okay, well, is there a Reba Hart registered there too? No, I don't want you to ring her room. But would you be willing to go and listen at the door? Because she looks sassy, that's why.
Kira, is everything all right? No, she's 4 years older than me, but she treats me like a child. Like I can't make better decisions about my life than she did with hers.
Your mother is more than 4 years older than you.
Cheyenne, I want to call my mom. Do you have the number of the hotel?
No. And even if I did, I'm sure the people at the front desk are obnoxious. Plus, it's not like I need to check up on them, right?
Why would you even think that?
I don't. I did. I do. Well, I tried not to, but I did. Do. Cheese.
Barbara Jean, I don't know if you get this, but my mom is totally over my dad, and my dad is over her.
I know. I'm stupid.
No, you're just assuming the worst. At some point, you have to trust people.
That's the same thing the private detective said. So you and Cheyenne had a fight, huh? Did you tell her you were coming over here?
I did. I will. I didn't. I'm going to. Cheese?
Reba, you know what just kills me? Why did we let so much time go by? I mean, I can't believe that neither one of us had the guts to come back here and get some closure.
Well...
What do you mean, well?
Well, I sort of did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, we were very close, Terry and me. I wanted to let him down easy.
How easy?
3 or 4 times easy.
Oh, whoa, hold on here. You mean to tell me that after we started going out, you cheated on me?
Cheated? Well, that's the pot calling the kettle Brock. And no, we just talked. But that was just dragging it out, so eventually I told him I couldn't see him anymore.
Yeah, how'd he take it?
His last words to me were, "I'll never get over you."
You're lucky. His last words to me were, "Unlock that car door."
Hit me.
You have 19.
But I want to get 21.
You don't have to get 21. You just don't want to go over 21. 19 is a great blackjack hand.
Oh, okay, I'll stay.
20. I win again.
Hey.
I called him.
Oh, I can't believe you did that. I didn't want them to know where I was. I wanted them to worry.
Well, I'm sorry, but I gotta do what's best for you, no matter how it affects our relationship.
Here are your Pop-Tarts.
And I had a craving.
I know what you're gonna say.
Good, then I won't have to say it and listen to all your smart aleck comments.
You're gonna tell me Cheyenne is only trying to protect you.
And you're gonna say something super clever about how she should have protected herself before she got knocked up at 17. Hilarious!
Then you'll get that smug look on your face because, once again, Kira has won the exchange with the dim-witted van. 5-card draw, jacks are better to open.
I don't think you're dim-witted.
Right, and I'm so stupid I believe that. Duh. Can you open? All right, open for 2. How many cards?
3. It's Cheyenne that's dim-witted.
Cheyenne's my wife, and I love her, and she also happens to be your sister and loves you a lot. Dealer stands pat.
She doesn't love me.
Oh, will you stop being so unbelievably 14? I bet 3. She even admires you, you little jerk.
Yeah, right. 3 and 3 more.
She does. I mean, you make honor roll every semester. She never did that. I call you.
She was too busy doing Pep Squad.
Do you get that the way you look down at Pep Squad is exactly the way you accuse them of looking at you?
I don't like this van. I like the dumb van. 2 pair, kings over 9s.
Ah, straight. 8 high. So here's what I came over to tell you. Cheyenne is only trying to protect you.
That's not straight.
What?
3, 4, 5, 7, 8. It's not straight, you dope. I win.
Well, who cares? It's Barbara Jean's money anyway.
But I did get to write 2 good songs out of the experience. One is a slow ballad called Now That You've Gone, and the other is a rocker called If You Ever Unlock That Door, You're a Dead Man.
You know, just to clarify, that door wasn't locked. It was stuck.
But as time went on, I actually started to understand what happened. It was hard to watch you sing and not fall in love with you, Reba. It was hard to watch you do anything and not fall in love with you. And I'd like to believe the only reason I lost out is because you two were meant for each other. Be happy and have a good life together. Don't screw it up, Brock. Love, Terry. He said, don't screw it up, you idiot.
So do you regret it, Reba? Picking me instead of him?
Of course I do, you moron. If I'd have picked him, I'd have had me a bar now. You know, you'd be surprised how few regrets I really do have, Brock.
What do you say, Reba? I think Terry would have liked it if you sang that song you love.
Well, Mike, I don't even know if I know the words to that song.
Go on. Sing it for Terry.
So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door, but it doesn't help to know that you're just...
देखो बैलेंस কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে তুমি পাইবা কারেক্ট ইনফরমেশন রাইট বটনে চাপ দিলে দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে তুমি মানুষ হইয়া গ্রাজুয়েট সিম লইয়া তবে আইসা কি করিলা দেখো ভাবিয়া তুমি মানুষ হইয়া গ্রাজুয়েট সিম লইয়া তবে আইসা কি করিলা দেখো ভাবিয়া তোমার নেটওয়ার্ক সারা দুনিয়া তোমার নেটওয়ার্ক সারা দুনিয়া ওয়েব কানেকশন নিলে দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে মোবাইলের চমৎকার সেটিং মেগাপিক্সেল ক্যামেরা ফিটিং কখন তুমি কোন সময়ে করেছো মিটিং মোবাইলের চমৎকার সেটিং মেগাপিক্সেল ক্যামেরা ফিটিং কখন তুমি কোন সময়ে করেছো মিটিং কার কার সাথে করলা চেটিং তুমি কার কার সাথে করলা চেটিং সার্চিং এ আপডেট মিললে দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে আপন কইও রে আমার মন তুমি হও রে সচেতন উল্টা পাল্টা কল না দিয়া ব্যালেন্স করো সংরক্ষণ আপন কইও রে আমার মন তুমি হও রে সচেতন উল্টা পাল্টা কল না দিয়া ব্যালেন্স করো সংরক্ষণ শেষের দিনে বাঁচবে তুমি শেষের দিনে বাঁচবে তুমি পুণ্যের ব্যালেন্স থাকিলে দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে তুমি পাইবা কারেক্ট ইনফরমেশন তুমি পাইবা কারেক্ট ইনফরমেশন রাইট বটনে চাপ দিলে দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে দেখো ব্যালেন্স কত আছে তোমার দেহ মোবাইলে